Now let's listen to two geeks talk about monsters.
Hello, summoners. Welcome to another pulse pounding, lightning-inducing, tower ascending episode of a Monster Rancher's Guide to Summoner's War. I am the Shadow Claw called Aztec Olmec, but it wouldn't be a proper episode if I didn't have the predictive Lightstar 777 with me.
You know what? I knew you were going to say that. That's how good I am. Hello, fellow summoners. How is everybody doing this week? I hope you all had so much lightning and so much luck. First off, Aztec, of course, as always. How are you doing, my friend?
I am so glad to be here. I'm really happy, having a great day. I started with making a plan for farming, so I'm in a much better place, and I got to...
You know what they say?
What's up?
If you fail to plan, you plan to fail.
If you fail to plan, plan to fail. Excellent. Yes, but I am great. Thank you for asking.
That is awesome, my friend. So, this week, we are going to talk some Steel Fortress again, because there's been some developments on what teams we are both thinking and using. Of course, our favorite segment of all time, what should we both 6-star next? We are going to talk about some of the Star Wars comic artists who
Summoner's War comic artists.
You. Of course, the Street Fighter collab coming up here in a few days from when we're recording.
Yes.
And of course, we're going to have our a miniature summon session because we both
stack
are
those scrolls.
So many scrolls because we all know that I need to get Chun-Li, and that's all there is to it.
You will. If he's a 4-star, you'll get it.
And we are going to talk a little bit about my progress in the Punisher's Crypt and what content we are both working on currently, and as usual, my frustration at events sometimes. So, where do you want to kick it off from, my friend?
I definitely want to talk about this one unit who is awesome. It's just ridiculous. I pulled her on the show, and you get to guess. I'm going to give you some hints. She was Hall of Heroes.
I have the notes. right here.
Doesn't matter. She was Hall of Heroes a while ago, almost 2 years ago. She's ridiculous in RTA, Guild Battle, and even our favorite, dungeon GB10. Has an awesome transmog. Yeah, or GB12 even. Has an awesome transmog. And here's the kicker, because you're thinking this is like some type of unattainable unit. It's farmable. You can actually farm this unit. I'm talking about Lupinus.
What magic unit? Oh, sorry. I had a whole thing in mind.
Do your thing. I am not going to give
What
away.
magical unit can do all those things, Aztec?
Well, it's Lupinus. Lupinus is the Wind Magic Knight. Like you
now,
didn't
for
know.
those keeping score, that is the Magic Knight that Aztec has not fed.
You're wrong about that, because I definitely fed her before. I feed Magic Knights. Don't be like me, kids. Don't be like me. So not only did I feed her before, because, obviously she's a fusion unit, for, I believe, Veramos? No, Veramos is, Wind.
Oh, she's a
fire.
fire.
Lightning over. Okay. So I definitely had her, definitely fed her, to build my Valgar. So, but on the show, pulled a Wind Magic Knight, and I'm thinking like, all right, definitely gonna feed her to maybe Lynette or so, someone that I like a lot. But then, guess what happened? We got new dungeons. We got new dungeons, and then Lupinus, became very, 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 very useful in a couple of these different dungeons. So my baby Lupinus...
why don't you pull your Lupinus up, and let's just...
There's no reason
have
to.
A look-see here.
She's like level 2, bro. She's like nothing to look at yet.
You can still read her skills.
I can.
Read for the children, sir. Read for the children.
She has one of the best S2s that I can. I don't know. Anyway, Lupinus, Wind Magic Knight. Her skill, Blade Surge, attacks the enemy 2 times and attacks all enemies with an even more powerful attack on the 3rd attack. So she's just AoEing people.
Attack 2 times on the
skill
enemy
1.
if you want to kill them.
That's right.
Oh sorry.
And S2, Magic Surge. Attacks with a target that isn't granted with any beneficial effects with 3 magic bullets and silences the target for 2 turns. With a 75%
so
chance.
she's attacking some target enemy that does not have any beneficial effects.
Yep, that's it.
Correct?
That's it.
Nice.
And she silences, so that means no skills that are not passive.
Oh, nice.
And third, last but not least, attacks the enemy target 2 times to inflict damage that's proportionate to the enemy's max HP and decreases the attack bar by 30% each. Attacks all enemies on the 3rd attack to absorb their attack bar by 30% each.
So she definitely is a lapper.
Exactly. 100%.
Just got a new best time on B7 Punisher script. Look at me go.
Excellent. I'm a
I've
witness
moved
of
past
that.
already. I'm past it. It's gone now. History has already been made. So that is really cool. So she can keep the enemy from being able to use anything but their S1. So kind of almost like a fakey provoke.
Yes. She does proportionate damage. We just did a show about that a little while ago. Yep.
Right. Yeah, I mean that is a very good utility monster. I could see why she has so much use across the board there.
100%.
And where are you thinking of using her first once you get her built up?
A couple places, definitely GB10. But just to segue, definitely in Steel Fortress. 100% into Steel Fortress. So she is a part of an awesome Steel Fortress comp that I still... I have to tweak a little bit because I don't have all the units that the good Mr. Bagel has suggested.
Segue.
But he did suggest this very cool comp for Steel Fortress.
And what monsters were there?
Fran, Rauk,
Nice.
2-8, hopefully it's
Rauk.
2-8 Rauk.
Bark for Rauk.
Definitely Lupinus, and
Okay.
Zinc and Cilia, which brings me to another point. I was really considering, 6-starring Megan, but now with this comp, I'm really considering 6-starring Cilia. Cilia I've had from like day 1 and fully skilled her and just set her in the storage box forever.
Storage Defense Force. Wow.
SDF General, okay? I mean, but she
Master and Commander of the box.
But I've always wanted to use her because I really liked her jealousy skill. And now we get to use her.
And that's the Dark Mystic Witch, yes?
Just the Wind Mystic Witch.
Wind Mystic Witch.
Wind Cilia, yeah. So Wind Mystic Witch, Fran.
Wind Mystic Witch, Wind
Fran.
Mystic Knight,
Yes.
Fran, Zinc,
Yes.
and 2A Rook.
Yes. However, I do not have
Versus a wind monster.
Yes.
Okay. Do you have, have you thought about substituting Ergar for
100%.
Zinc in that
yes. That's exact. That would be the Aztec Olmecs remix of this particular team comp. So yes. Yes, that is the so yeah, that's the comp. I'm definitely gonna sub in Ergar, which I'm gonna 6-star. If you want, I can 6-star him right now, just for the viewers and everyone at home.
Do it right now.
Let's do
it, Doug.
Oh, that is so sad. I have to move people out of my box in order to do it. But while I'm doing that, do you like that comp? Is that a light star comp that is that someone that you like?
I mean, that definitely has all the workings of a great team, because yeah, I mean, you know, Zinc to block the beneficial effects.
Yes.
That's a great choice. Which I could see using Ergar. The only thing I don't like about Ergar and why he got booted from my Steel Fortress team is because he doesn't use his ability enough.
Right.
So my team is a Chilling Lead, Fran, Zinc, Lauren, and Megan, the Water Mystic Witch, because before everybody went cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs on the Dark Mystic Witch for Steel Fortress, I had already committed and used my spare Mystic Witches to 6-star her. I don't regret that decision because I'm able to do Steel Fortress 10 very, very consistently, and
so who's your comp?
To me, that is well, it's slow though, so I definitely would think about trying to build up a Lupinus and the Cilia and just see if swapping them out would be enough to speed my run some. Was he doing it as a speed run or a reliable run team?
I think more reliable, just because he had the 2, buff blockers.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, I definitely think that on the Steel Fortress, there's no negotiating with the fact that you definitely need 2 beneficial blockers, because if either one of them misses, it is very hard to recover sometimes from
100%.
missing the beneficial blocks.
Absolutely.
That is a great team. I'm looking forward to how you're progressing with that. Like, what floor are you kind of hovering at now on that?
Like 7 or 8, which honestly, once this team is situated, I think I'm going to fly past that, to be very honest. But that is, right now, I'm not really focusing too much on PC, on Punisher script. I think I have all the units, I just need like another couple of rune sets to make everyone situated.
Yeah.
But yeah, I will.
Well, I mean, that is very good.
Mm-hmm.
And that
excellent. Glad you like it.
feeds me. That feeds me another segue. What? Segways are great. You ride around on little wheels, lean forward. Now, so I was farming Steel Fortress and nothing else for the past couple weeks because we had that event for 200 artifact points a day.
Yes.
And when they added that, along with me having to do 15 Rift Raid Beasts a day, I found myself running out of time and energy and things like that quite often. Quite often. And
should I do it?
I'll just say, press that button. Move that bus!
I like Ergar
big and strong
so much because he was our first Monster Spotlight in our first episode last year. So he's gets me right here.
How time flies. You know, we should have probably both 6-starred him a lot sooner given that information.
Yeah, right?
But I do enjoy him, and with the Rift Raid beasts, he is incredible. Like
yes,
him and Crow.
Crow in the air guard. Yes, absolutely.
Can be yeah, it's like the dynamic duo.
Right.
Like Nightwing and Batman.
Batman and Robin?
It was it was deep cutting for, Dick Grayson. Anyways,
that's what's up. See, talking to an official comic head, so I love deep cuts. Being a DJ and all, so.